Okay, people, welcome back to another Foosh Weekly. As always, I'm Robo, and did I only miss a week? Because there's a hell of a lot of toy news going on that I'm either gonna touch on here or I'm gonna miss completely. It's crazy. It's San Diego season. It's just reveal all the toys you can, apparently. But I know for sure I miss this. I feel like I'm just pinned up with all kinds of toy energy. Is that what we're gonna do? First up, sad news. As I was setting up to record, I've seen several sources say that the Mattel WWE Ultimate Deletion set has been canceled. I'm gonna need a minute. So basically, Mattel's gonna treat Matt Hardy like WWE is treating Matt Hardy. That's all I got to say about that. Now, we talked about the Mattel San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Many Faces of Batman 4-pack last week. It includes some Silver Age versions of Batman, some wacky variations that we didn't think we were going to get. And I know the bodies look wonky and outdated. Maybe I'm justifying it to myself in my brain, but I think of that as kind of that Silver Age style. And really, when it comes down to it, I just want the designs. I want the characters in action figure form. Yeah, that may be a little bit off, but yeah, I still want some. You have the classic blue and gray Batman. You have rainbow Batman, and on that subject, please fill up the comments section with your bigoted bullshit again. And I'll just go right on deleting it again. There's Negative Batman, who does appear to have some kind of translucency to the body. It's kind of a smoky plastic, you can see through it. And then, of course, there's Zebra Batman. That's all we had to go off of at the time, but this week Mattel put the set up for pre-order and there was a little bit more information. The set actually comes with 4 more heads. Now, they're not pictured, but they are listed. And it would be Rip Van Batman? Rip Van Batman? Did I say that right? He's got a long beard. He's slept for some years. There's Alien Batman, looking all alien and such. There's Robot Batman. I'm guessing there's rivets making it look like a robot kinda. And then there is a Bruce Wayne head. Like I said, no pictures of that, but they did list the issue numbers, and that's what I've pictured here. But as you can see, all these heads primarily interchange with the blue and gray Batman. Well, except for Robot. It looks like the robot body should have rivets and stuff, but it's still gonna go on that blue. The rest of them are pretty safe from changing out the heads. Now, I did say pre-order, and there's some hoops to jump through, and it's kind of weird, but the more I sit and think about it, and I'm gonna catch some shit for this, the more it kind of makes sense. You pre-order on Mattel Shop for whatever you want. You go to San Diego, you go to the Mattel booth, you check in there to verify your pre-order, and then you go about your business at the con and wait for them to mail it to you the Monday after San Diego. Now, at first I was like, what kind of wonky stuff is going on here? But then I thought, man, I'm one of those guys that doesn't care to carry around a bigger box around the con for the rest of the day until I either find a post office or take it back to the hotel, break it down, put it in my backpack, because I'm a light traveler. So I don't have to fight any lines. I just have to walk up and confirm that, yes, I am a San Diego Comic-Con attendee, and then they'll mail it to me after. Mattel will have all their exclusives on hand at the show to sell to people in line and such, but I feel like this is, I almost feel like this is a fast pass. I just click it, and then I go, and then I confirm, and then I go home. I'm done. I'm also told that this is the way they did it last year, but I didn't care about, was it the Aquaman set? So I didn't go through those hoops. It's here because I see a lot of people online wanting this set. What would the weekly be without a little bit of Robo Don't Know? And every week, it seems like Robo don't know more and more. Storm Collectibles has announced their Mortal Kombat Cyrax, and as much as I don't know about the first game, at least I have some kind of visual. Cyrax, I have no point of reference. I've seen the character, but other than that, I have to dig to even find out what his name is. But the figure looks amazing. Storm Collectibles puts out some good product. They're touting a new body here with newly designed articulation. I'm kind of interested in seeing that. And the green net intrigues me for whatever reason. Maybe it's the yellow body with the green net. It's just a nice contrast. It works well, seems like, in the picture. But besides the net, he comes with some alternate hands and then his bomb. $75, and this will release in October. They've also announced their Mortal Kombat 3 Scorpion. Now, I know Scorpion a little bit better than I know Cyrax, but I'm not sure if this kind of cartoony style is accurate to Mortal Kombat 3. I never made it that far in the series. Hell, I barely made it into 1. Barring all that though, apparently Scorpion has a problem with Baraka's junk. Crotchtality. Scorpion also boasts a newly developed body with newly developed articulation. It'd be cool to get this and then compare it to the first Scorpion. That's one of the few figures I still have left. I gave away the rest of them. Because with interchangeable head and skull, has alternate hands, has an axe, has blood effects, and then he has his spear, of course. $70, it's going to be first available at San Diego Comic-Con and then release in October. Let's keep the Robo Don't Know-a-thon just rolling on with the 1000 Toys Master Chief that was shown at an overseas show. Somehow I never played Halo, I never had an Xbox, I've never cared for first person, but I know who Master Chief is. I did watch a couple seasons of Red vs. Blue. Does that count? Then just look at the nice prototype. Ooh, prototype. Zavi.com has listed a couple of McFarlane Fortnite figures that I don't remember seeing before. Ice King looks more like a render than an action figure prototype, but the site lists it as McFarlane Fortnite 7-inch premium action figure, so I'm guessing this is the future of the line. Same for Overtaker, whose design is just right up my alley, and the accessories are looking awesome. There's something about an all-white motorcycle ninja looking guy. And then they actually list the Quad Crasher that we saw a promotional picture of right after Toy Fair. Vehicles? Yeah! Even better, they list the price being the same as the figures themselves. They list these as August, and the AIM, or AIM, or Ragnarok, or even Jonesy or Dark Bomber, who I don't think have come out yet. Bluefin has announced the new Flame Toys Transformers Thundercracker model kit. Now, I haven't got into the line yet, but I do have Optimus Prime. They were kind enough to send this along to me. I'm going to get this built because it looks amazing, and I'm even more interested in their Bumblebee. But there's something about this Thundercracker, the jagged lines, the blue, the very striking blue, it just stands out. Do I need to get into the model line too after getting into Siege? No release info yet, no prices. We will keep our eye upon this one. Then there is the Mezco 1/12 Collective DC Comics Commissioner Jim Gordon with Bat Signal Deluxe Edition. Like most Mezco stuff, we've seen this for a little while, and this week it popped up as a Mezco exclusive. So that means I'm going to talk about this figure for a minute or two, but you can't really get it. Mezco exclusives go so fast. Now, he was up for an hour or two, but it's all weightless now, baby. Gordon comes with a tactical vest, a watch, a badge, a walkie-talkie, handgun with holster, and then a bullet effect. Several sets of hands, and then optional heads to appease both the young Jim crowd and the old Jim crowd. The figure looks great. I keep clapping. Why? Because I'm excited, because it's toys. Ugh. The figure looks great, and everybody needs a Commissioner Gordon in their display, but I think what makes this a deluxe set is the bat signal. Just look at this sculpted monstrosity. And I say monstrosity in a good way. Look at all the damn detail on this thing. That's on top of the metallic look, the patina, the little wiring and stuff. Oh, and on top of that, the way they've done the light and the background setting where you can turn it anywhere onto the background and it looks like it's shining the bat signal into the night sky. Oh. But like I've said a couple times, this is labeled as a deluxe edition. Will we see a Jim Gordon by himself later on? I feel like it's the bat signal that makes this deluxe edition. I don't know if it needed that many quotes. $125 will be shipping later. Diamond Select has unveiled their Marvel Select Avengers there's the clap again. Avengers Endgame Hulk. Now when SH Figuarts announced theirs, I commented on not remembering this suit. Apparently it was used at the end of the movie. It's much more memorable now that they have added the Nano Gauntlet. Even if you're not into Select, it's Hulk, it's a big figure. You could probably fudge it in with the rest of your 6-inch display. Big Bad Toy Store lists it as a couple of hands and fists, and then the Nano Gauntlet as an accessory. So maybe that pops off, you can put a regular hand on. I guess we'll see. This is the only picture we have, so hopefully actual prototype pictures pop up at some point. $28 slated for November. Those of you who have been riding the Mafex movie Iron Spider release roller coaster with arms up in the air just like, yes, no, yeah. It looks like the ride is finally ending. Yesterday, Medicom announced that the Iron Spider will release the 22nd, which is tomorrow. But I paid AmiAmi last night to go ahead and ship mine. It's coming into stock very, very soon. I've already paid for it. It's on its way. Oh, warm fuzzy. fuzzies. Shots in the package have also popped up, just punching the fact home that this thing's coming. It looks like Spider-Man has kept his metallic sheen, and the Tom Holland head doesn't look, I went the wrong way with that, doesn't look too bad either. I've been waiting. Medicom also tossed another tease for their Mafex Avengers Infinity War Thor. It's just the hammer. We've seen a couple of magazine scans for the past couple of weeks. I don't know why they haven't officially released promotional pictures of this figure yet, because the magazine scans keep rolling on. Today we got this, the Mafex DC Comics Hush Batman. Sweet mother of plastic. Now, I didn't even know I needed a kick-ass Batman for the shelf. I didn't know if that was missing in my life, but Medicom came along and said, hey, we think you need a kick-ass Batman, so here you go. If the Mafex Marvel line is any indication of how good the DC Comics line is going to be with their Spider-Man and that Deadpool, then Batman is going to be the end-all Batman for your shelf. 20 years later, people are going to be going, hey, do you have that Mafex Batman? Yeah, why wouldn't I? The scan is fuzzy, but it appears to have 3 heads. It has your standard grimacing head, it has McGruff head, and then it has Debonair. It has a Batarang, it has several sets of hands, including a hand with the Batarang claws sticking out of it. I'm assuming that's what that is. And is that a cloth cape? How are they making it do it, all that crazy comic book type stuff? I know it's wires. Shh. Looks like the release date is April of 2020, which isn't quite a year, right? But being Medicom and knowing them as we do, this will probably be pushed off a couple months in probably June. Another magazine scan, this time of the Bandai SH Figuarts Spider-Man Far From Home Shield Stealth Suit. I don't know if it's called that, but it's fun to say. Spider-Man's Shield Stealth Suit. Spider-Man Shield Stealth Suit. Spider-Man I want to say we've seen a tease of this, but there's so much Spider-Man stuff coming. I can't keep track of all of it. But to see an official solicitation, at least through a magazine, is very, yeah, I'm gonna need this. Now, I'm not as hyped for Spider-Man at this exact moment as I am for Avengers Endgame figures, but the movie's coming, and as soon as I'll see that, it's like, why didn't I pre-order all these Spider-Man figures? Looks like he comes with alternate heads or swappable eyes or a combination of both somehow. Extra hands, some webbing, we'll see in the final solicitation what exactly it comes with. It looks like it has a release date of January 2020, which is kind of weird for Bandai to jump that far out, but I'm also just now realizing that we're in June of 2019, so it's not that far away, but it seems like really far away. Far From Home. Forget I said that. Hasbro continues their trend of just throwing as many promotional images as they can at us. I don't know if they're trying to distract us from something or they're just super proud of their product, but we are getting an avalanche of promotional pictures lately. Just last night we get new shots of World War II Captain America and Motorcycle. We get new shots of the Thor Ragnarok 2-pack of Korg and Grandmaster. Last week it was the X-Men Retro Wave with X-Factor Cyclops. More Dazzler, more Madripoor Logan, Silver Samurai, Storm. I haven't put them in my hands. I haven't caressed them lovingly. Hey, what? Last Friday, Hasbro also announced a new fan channel exclusive in the form of Agent Anti-Venom. Now, some people say, oh, it's an outdated body, it's this and that, but this is exactly what I feel like the fan channel exclusive should be. Easy reuses. Now, they're not all like that. There's some unique sculpts here and there, but reuses and getting characters out there that don't fit into the main lines, or if they were in the main line, it would be a hell of a lot more internet drama. But those of you new to the weekly, let me reiterate a point that I say almost weekly, and oh man, I am such a sucker for black and white color schemes on action figures, or in this case, a white and black color scheme. It's essentially the Walgreens exclusive Agent Venom with reversed colors, and in my book, that's okay. I just know it'll look cool on the shelf next to the other one. Well, never mind. I made my Agent Venom into a Thunderbolts version. I guess I need to go back and get a Punisher or something, get the Mezco harness maybe, paint that red. And looking at this cover, isn't that the Medicom Mafex Deadpool? What? Agent Anti-Venom is up for pre-order right now on Dorkside Toys for $20 with a November arrival date. You ready for some more Marvel? Cool, I've got more Marvel. Hasbro also announced I'm guessing one, of their San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, and that's the retro-carded Hulk. Now, this finally solves the mystery of the Hulk that popped up on their Instagram account. Does the 2-pack with Wolverine come with an alternate head, with a more modern head. What's going on here? Oh, well, it was darker green too. It's going to San Diego. But can we talk about the real exclusive here? That pipe. Just look how wonderfully sculpted it is. It looks like actual metal just ringed in the very strong hands of the Hulk. A provider of water or some other substance just fallen victim to the rampage of the Hulk. Without it, we wouldn't know how strong he is. The pipe is what does it here, really. A rock would have been more of a nostalgia tug here, but it may have been harder to hold a rock because this Hulk also comes with a new hand to hold the poor pop. Now, I'm perfectly happy with the Hulk that's coming with Wolverine in the 2-pack, but man, oh, the vintage cards, the retro cards, there's just something about them. I don't collect carded, but these look fantastic hanging on a wall. Hasbro's just got me by the... That's it for this week. I probably missed some stuff. I probably didn't go as in depth with some stuff. But if you want to see any more pictures, especially of the Marvel Legends stuff, you can go to the Foosh front page, check out those articles, or at noon tomorrow, I usually post the weekly and all the information there. Links, how to look at stuff, how to see more toys. The theme for this week seemed to be toys that a lot of people won't be able to get. Hell, going to San Diego does not guarantee me getting anything, so I guess we'll see. But I'm not missing any more weeklies until San Diego hits here in about a month, so we'll keep up with all the toy news. We'll ooh and ah and drool and be like, oh, I need to pre-order that, and I need to get that, and look at that, and that's a year out, but this is coming next week. All except for the Ultimate Deletion set, apparently. It was so good, it deleted itself. Damn it. So if you like this weekly, comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the Foosh.